Howdy, partners. Welcome back to Your Life's Line. Here's Why with Bray, Sean, and Ryan. This one, you know, we talk about the elderly, we talk about their crafts, and we talk about Texas. We also talk about the greatest nation on this planet. You know what? Stay tuned.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Sean with Your Life's a Lie with Bray, Sean, and Rye. Today we got Sophie here on as a guest. Say hi, Sophie.
Hey, guys.
And then we also have Ryan and Braden here.
Hello.
What's up? It's Ryan.
My name is Braden from
Very
Your
good.
Life's Line. Here's Why with Bray.
Yeah, this is Ryan with Your Life's Lie, and here's why. With Bray, Sean, and Ryan at Your Life's Lie, and here's why.com. Or
Follow
yeah.
us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram or this is Rye from at Your Life's a Lie and Here's Why on Instagram.
Yeah, we don't have a Your Life's a Lie and Here's Why.com yet.
Yeah, we do. Or .libsyn.com.
Close enough.
Something like that.
I'm sorry to anyone that I led astray with our website.
Yeah, it's okay.
my bad.
We're going to lose a lot on that one. That was your fault. I'm blaming you
It's all
for our
good. No,
stats
they're going to
up.
go to another website.
Yes.
I wonder where
So,
the website goes.
Sophie,
My fault.
Ooh,
first
yeah.
of all, you're from Texas.
Yes. And I'm not that proud of it, but
You're
Come
not
on.
Texas proud? Like, what is that?
No.
Texan and proud,
Texan
baby?
pride.
Texan pride,
Yeah.
baby. Do you have an accent? I think
mean,
you spend how much energy do you spend trying to hide it?
Repressing it.
I can see we're getting real right now because I can see right through it.
no, you can't.
Yes, I
We
can.
can.
No.
I noticed. I was like, that's not right. It's,
No, so what
It's
happened?
right for Texas.
Here's
It
what
is right
happened.
for Texas.
Here's what happened the other week. So how we met? Sean took you on we went on a group date last week.
Okay.
A lot of
I
fun.
didn't know that was a date.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
oh!
It is roast night, ladies and gentlemen. We are going for
shit.
Sean.
God, it's been 2 minutes and she's just going for the neck.
Oh,
I didn't
golly.
Well, like, is it a date if you don't call it a date? I used to think, I don't know. We'll get into that, I suppose.
We can
Anyways,
dissect
that's
that.
how we met, and we like drove in the same car the whole night. We were talking and hanging out, having fun. Nice to meet you. And then towards the end of the night, it was pretty late, so like you were pretty tired. I think when I was dropping you off, it was like, yo, did she have an accent this whole night, or what's going on? so
Just at the end.
it was just at the end. So Sean was like, I think she's just tired, and so she can't focus her energy on it. So is that what it is? What?
No.
Talk to me. Defend yourself.
No.
Defend yourself.
See, wait, other
my
question.
favorite.
Does it seem like we have accents, people here in
No.
Utah?
I mean, a lot of girls do. Like, they have a lot of, like, white girl accents.
Like what? Can you try to impersonate a white girl?
She's doing it right now
Oh,
to cover what? No, I'm saying to cover up her Texas accent.
No, that's not how white girls in Utah talk. They're
They say, "Can we get
Okay,
married?" I know I
guys.
just met you.
like, guys, let's go to the mall. I'm super excited.
I've never met a girl like
Oh,
that.
I
notice
think Braden
it all the
only
time.
dates girls who talk like that.
Maybe that, maybe
He's
why
blind
that's
to
why
it
I
now.
don't notice. Damn it.
No, you're good, Braden. That was a joke.
It's so good.
Was it?
It was. No, it was. Okay, no, it
I
wasn't.
disagree.
Who's to say? Who's to say? We are all over the place today, but that's good. So you do have an accent.
Accent.
I really don't. I mean, my sisters, they're like, I've never heard you like have an accent until you came
I just
up to
heard it.
Utah."
Say accent.
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 I hear it.
There it is.
Hey guys, drop a like if you can hear it.
No, I guess like, it comes out when I'm like nervous, but
I
Okay.
can hear it now. That's okay.
Nothing
though.
wrong with it. It's cool.
Yeah, it is
It sets you apart.
It really
It's-
does, yeah.
Especially defeats the normal white girl Utah aspect, which is apparently a thing. I think that's just how like snobby girls
I
talk.
hate it.
Thanks, Ryan.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying-
I'm joking.
and no, I think that's just how like that's like the normal voice everyone uses to make fun of snobby girls. You're like, oh, you know.
It is true. That is how they talk.
So yeah, I mean, just society. That's how they talk.
It really do be like that.
We live in a society. Hey, what are your thoughts on that? You live in a society. Is that right?
I believe I do. Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
So M14 gang or Olympia gang? Choose wisely.
I don't know what those are.
Oh,
It's because she'd hold
Good
starting
answer.
room pistol until she gets to the mystery box.
that's what I like to hear. Did you buy the first door?
Yeah, bro.
Sweet.
Buy the first door because the second door is more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good old zombies advice.
She's like, what are they talking about?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
confused
It's
now.
a Utah thing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know any Utah thing.
So what? Yeah, when did you move here?
June 22nd.
So like a
that
little,
was
like
pretty
3
recent.
months.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 months, almost
Yeah.
on
Did
the
you live in-
nose.
you lived in Texas the whole rest
Well,
of
I
your-
mean, I was born in Kansas, but like I moved when I was 2.
Okay.
So
So
I
moved to
just-
Texas.
So yeah, I'm in
You grew up
Texas.
in Texas.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What was
So
it
you're
like,
not
Dallas?
in
Yeah,
Kansas
Dallas.
anymore. Is that safe to say?
Yes, it's safe to say I hated Kansas, even though I was like 2. I didn't know anything.
What?
Wait, did you used to live in Kansas too?
She was up until 2.
Up
Two-
until I was
2 years
2.
old.
I said that.
She did.
But
Wait,
Wait,
just now?
Those 2 years were absolutely god awful, mind you.
No,
Holy
but
shit.
Texas
there was
years were worse.
tornadoes. She would get picked up and dropped
Oh, we
off
got
in weird
tornadoes in
lands.
Texas, too.
She'd kill witches.
Ah, yes.
She'd get shoes.
Did you have any cool friends?
I had no friends in Texas.
Not
In Texas?
What?
In Kansas, I had no friends. In Texas, I had no friends.
Why didn't you have friends in Texas?
I don't know.
Can I ask you why you didn't have friends in Kansas?
Because I was 2.
Okay.
That's just,
I
that's
had
just
one. Her name was like Clarissa or something.
that's just bad parenting. Parents, when you're at that age, they have to like schedule, play date.
I don't like remember.
I was just curious because I don't know. Just a question I had to ask, you know?
So you didn't get along with people in Texas.
I mean, I
Were
did.
they all just packing
well, like for a couple
machine
years,
guns?
I did. Yeah. No, they.
Whoa.
I don't know.
I imagine everyone in Texas to be like my dad.
They're literally packing M14s on their back.
Yep.
We don't do that in Frisco.
What
do you guys do in
San
Frisco?
Francisco?
No, Frisco.
San Francisco. What is Frisco?
It's like the city outside of Dallas. It's around Dallas. It's like 45 minutes away from Dallas.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and right now it's the #1 city to move to, which I don't agree with,
Frisco, baby.
but my mom is proud, so it's fine.
I've been to Texas one time.
Where'd you go?
It was 2 years ago. I went to Forney. It's also outside Dallas.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
where that is.
It kind of sucked.
What was your experience?
It rained for 3 days straight, and I played in the mud too much.
He plays paintball.
I don't
Oh,
want to talk about
are
it.
you?
Anyways, it was
Enough
really,
about me.
No, anyways, it was really muddy, and it was really miserable. It was really cold, and I flew home, and I said, I hope I never have to go back to that state ever again.
It's just kind of a flat place, isn't
Yeah, there's
it?
nothing to do there. I mean, you can shop, but like you can't hike like you can in Utah. You know?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
physically, like you can just see
Right.
the curvature of the earth pretty much, right? Like it's
Essentially.
just nothing.
No, yeah, I remember looking, and all I could see was a very slight curve. Like the hill was nothing, and it was all just dead trees in front of
Yeah.
me for miles. And I was like, "Damn, this is kind of depressing."
It is. It is. I
Kind
hated it.
kind of beautiful in a way, but
It's- I mean,
No,
the
it's lonely.
sunsets there
No, yeah.
are super beautiful.
more beautiful than here.
Yes.
Because I swear I see a tweet every single day.
I know.
Utah
Or like
sunsets.
a Snapchat.
Nothing greater than.
No, Texas sunsets.
Hashtag
are so
I jack
pretty.
off to Utah sunsets. Whatever.
Ugh.
Yeah, you deserved that pause after that.
I like.
We'll edit in like an applause, just like a stock.
We need to get a soundboard so we can do that on the fly.
I love that. Or like the boos, where it's like boo, like just the total sitcom.
Ryan's not in charge because he'll clap, he'll upvote all his and downvote all of ours.
No, I have a general respect for what's good and what's not good in this world.
I disagree.
And it's not always. I'm not always good. I'm not always in the right.
No one's always in the right.
I think Sean is the happy. He's the neutral medium.
Sean would spam it with. He'd make his own custom button for hairless apes.
Yep.
Have you heard about this hairless apes fiasco?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Sean has a
Let me-
weird fantasy for these animals.
No, they're real. It's not fantasy.
No, I'm not
They're
saying.
real.
I'm saying you can fantasize about something that's real, and it's still a fantasy.
You fantasize about it a lot, I imagine.
Accurate.
Okay.
Anyway, let me tell you about these guys.
Yeah.
So you ever seen a chimpanzee?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay. Now imagine it with no hair, 0 hair.
That's like a baby.
It's disgusting.
Right?
But
It's like
very,
an old
very
man.
It's
human-like.
really big baby.
Very big baby. And like they're really like muscular and stuff. They look like human goblins. Like if like a human merged with a goblin, it'd be a hairless chimpanzee. It's crazy. It's nuts. You got to see it. I'm going to show you a video after this. It's wild.
How'd you come across that?
I just kind of stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I'm not gonna criticize. I just want to know like what brought you to that because I'm curious.
It's a very weird night for me. Weird,
But
there's
yeah,
nights that
he's
just lead me to
fascinated with them.
Oh, yeah,
They're
and,
crazy.
and all that they look like. They
Yeah.
look terrifying, huh?
Are you showing Are you showing her pictures?
Like demons from hell?
Yeah.
Ew.
Look at that.
Is
They're
that
so,
not
like,
disgusting?
Look at that.
You can see their ribs. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
And their weird nipples. And they're they're
pretty
jacked.
jacked, though.
They're jacked as hell.
Oh yeah. Those things could like rip off the arms of a human being.
Ew.
I don't even know how they get that. Did like people shave them? Do they have
No, don't
alopecia?
shave. They're just naturally hairless. That's why they're hairless apes. Well, that one has a tattoo.
Wait a
look
second.
up LaCroix?
Let me look
Is
at that.
a band? Yeah. Yeah, I thought LaCroix, it sounds like an alcoholic beverage. And so when you're like, I was like, what's your drink of choice? And you're like, LaCroix. I was like, okay, guess
It's like,
We
is
need
that
to
vodka?
accommodate.
Is that gin? What it,
guess we're getting some
Sparkling
LaCroix for the
water.
boys tonight.
LaCroix
Ooh.
for the boys. I like that.
LaCroix, yeah.
That is pretty cool.
LaCroix.
Sparkling water is stupid.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you want to just either pick a thing, drink soda or drink water?
Right, but like I don't like soda. But like I like sparkling water if it's mixed with Crystal Light.
That's soda.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
but it doesn't have like
So you like carbonated tea?
is that what it is?
Crystal
Essentially.
Light.
At
Is,
that point, it is. Yeah.
Crystal Light's pretty far from tea.
Okay. Do you like
Crystal, I don't.
crystal meth?
No.
You don't like crystal meth?
Even with LaCroix.
No.
What if
Okay.
I add crystal light in with it?
No.
Okay.
Might be fun.
That'd be fun.
You
Think
don't
about it.
drink crystal meth, right?
No.
I bet you could.
I don't think you could.
I'm sure you could. I just don't know if it would do
You
much.
could
I don't
just
think
mix
it
it
would.
in. I guess.
They never did it in Breaking Bad, so
Must be
that
fed.
covers my
Myth
knowledge
busted.
of methamphetamine.
So Sophie, you from our knowledge, you work at Cricket.
Yes.
Is this a call center?
I love cricket.
Do you love
I
cricket?
love cricket.
Tell me about it.
Oh, Sean can tell you all about it too. He
Sean
loves
doesn't share the same love for cricket.
No, he
though.
doesn't.
I don't.
He's so at work. He's so excited. He's like, absolutely, and I'm like, Sean. This is how he.
Sean says, absolutely.
You know, I says absolutely. He goes like, he answers the phone. He's like, "Hi, my name is Sean. May I start off with your first and last name, please?" And every time he does it, I like mimic him. I'm like, Sean.
So you sit next to Sean then. Is
We
that
used
right?
to sit
Or
next
near?
to each other. Now we sit across from each other.
I see.
Yeah.
Before we dive into just cricket, tell me about what it's like to be next to Sean. Tell me what it's like to be like watching a man work.
Yeah.
Oh, it's intense. I saw him working on y'all's shirts today. I even took a picture of it because
Oh,
it was
yeah?
so funny. Look
You
how
took a
intense-
picture?
Oh yeah, he
Sean
worked-
was going hard. Those are cool.
Sean, they look good.
Crap.
They do look
Crafty.
good.
I'm pretty.
He's going hard on that.
Oh,
shirt.
that is a good. Will you send that to me? We need to post that when we clip this part.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I was like, oh my gosh, that was so funny. I was
Those
putting in work.
those shirts are about 2 months in the making,
I know,
right?
I know. He brought him in one day. I was like, "What are those for?" He's like, "Oh, they're for my podcast boys." I was like, "Oh, cool." I thought he was gonna like make them that day. It's been like 2 months. Has
Yeah,
not made
it's
them.
been a
Hasn't even
minute.
worked on them.
It
They've just
happens.
been sitting there with the vinyl. He's like,
Mhm.
I need the transfer tape for the vinyl.
That's what he tells us once a week. He's like, I'm still waiting on that transfer tape. Like, all right,
we
buddy.
don't have it in the warehouse. Like we're Cricket. We have everything.
No, but then I found out
It comes with it.
it has transfer tape on it. You just have to peel away the iron. on it.
Wait, how are you gonna iron that on?
I already did.
What?
Wait, you just have an ironer
Yeah.
at your desk?
No,
When
we
you're
have
running
a.
late, you just like iron
We have
your
the
shirt
Easy
while you're
Press.
wearing it.
Wait, did you put the transfer tape on top of it and then like take it off and then put it back on?
Craft
No, so
hours
here's
with
the
boys.
process. So, first off, you take your iron on.
'Cause I
You
thought
stick
you
it to the
could-
mat,
yeah.
shiny side down. You mirror your image in design space. You load your mat. You hit cut. You let it do its thing.
Mm-hmm.
It cuts out the iron-on image. Then you pull away the excess material and leave behind only the design and the transfer tape or plastic.
How
if you
durable
will.
is this vinyl?
I get that question all the time.
It's
from
it's
women.
probably gonna get really wrinkly after a few washes, but I mean it's gonna look cool for.
So probably
a
just
day.
don't dry it.
So
right?
don't wash your shirt. Just put a lot of Febreze on it.
I usually just dump cologne on it, and then I'll just never wash it. It'll be
Yeah.
fine, right?
Mm.
That'll work.
Right, that works.
Okay.
No, sometimes I
That'll
just put my clothes in. Just put it in the dryer. You don't need to. You put it in the dryer with fabric sheets. It smells fresh. That's a joke. That's a joke. Everybody.
I don't know, man.
So working with Sean is quite the pleasure. Then
Yeah.
I have
How
a
would you-
question about that.
Okay.
So you've worked there since like what, June, July?
Since July 9th.
Okay, so you've worked there for a minute. Did Sean ever have a frog?
no, that was his old job.
Oh, was it?
I was gonna
Yeah.
ask that.
Oh.
Different time.
Let's say Sean brings in a frog, right?
I would be ecstatic. I love
You'd be
frogs.
happy.
Yes.
How
See-
bad would it have to smell
for him to get rid of it.
for you to not
Why
be
would
ecstatic?
You bring in a frog?
It's like a little pet. It's kind of
Yeah,
cute.
he's a little guy.
But how big is the frog?
Named him Captain. And he was
Even his names.
he was about the size of my
Right.
probably like the good half of my thumb. About look at that. About
That's
that
so
big.
cute. I love little tiny frogs. I used to have a frog.
Do you wanna
I named it
know-
Toad.
That's cute. Do you want to know where Sean's frog went?
Where?
To a better place, a land of opportunity.
Sean,
Like
okay,
it's in the
so
water.
Sean, just tell him the whole story. We just
Okay.
recap it. It's a good
Okay.
one.
So
Quickly,
I'm at
though.
another call center, and this guy who works with me hands me like this tank. He was like, "Hey, do you want this frog? I can't have it at my desk anymore." And I was like, "Yeah, cool." And then like it started smelling really bad. I just kind of lived with it for a little while. Then people like started like sniffing around, noticing the smell. And they were like, "What is that smell?" And then my boss came to me. He was like, "Hey, man, you got to get rid of that, or you got to clean it." So I tried cleaning it. It still smelled really bad.
Not
So-
Captain.
Then after that,
It's like
Poor old,
watching a lamb led to the slaughter.
oh, it's
Hearing
it's,
this story.
it's like setting a captain free, letting him, just
Did you
take to the
Did
sea.
you demote him to sergeant?
No, I sent him to the sea, Braden.
We have
'Cause
a sea
all-
here?
All drains go to the ocean. Everyone knows that.
So what did he do?
The north part of
Do you know
Utah
where he's
touches
going
the
with?
ocean.
No, I don't. Did he flush him down
So-
the toilet?
He flushed him down the toilet at work.
That's classic.
Have
At
you ever
work.
seen? Yeah,
You held nothing back. You said bye.
He just sent
I
that
didn't
frog.
know what else to
Wow.
do. It was winter. I couldn't put him in the pond, so I had to flush him down.
You could put him in the pond. He just
No, they have to freeze at the beginning.
Yeah,
otherwise
he
they
would
don't
just
live.
he would die.
Oh. Well, why didn't you keep him at your house?
See, I didn't want to do that.
But you wanted to keep him at work.
See, he didn't want his room to smell like his desk, essentially.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring him home to like my cat. It wasn't a frog that you could bring home to your family. Know what I mean?
Okay. All right. I understand
It's
that.
not one of the kind of frogs that you want to meet your parents. You know?
Yeah. So I flushed him down the toilet, and he's probably still there. He probably grew like to like some ginormous size or
Did
something.
you cry?
He's probably still.
He's a
I
huge
felt
Yeah.
bad.
You
I felt
felt-
pretty
He really
bad.
is swimming.
Wow.
Captain should go down with a chip.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Should have flushed his tank with him too.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
Just break all this glass. Oh,
So,
man.
Sophie, you like cricket. It sounds like you like cricket a lot.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Why
like
is
it.
that? Do you like talking to old people a lot?
Yes.
Is that? Oh, you do.
Yes, I do.
Can I ask why?
I don't know. I love talking to them. They make me feel so good about myself. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you just made my day. I'm so excited to like craft." I'm like, "Girl, go get your
I'm
craft
so
on."
excited. I used to say that when I
That's-
was 12.
That's that Southern hospitality in you, I think.
And mostly like the members, like a lot of them have like, you either get like a Southern belle or like an angry black woman, which is not racist. I'm just saying.
She's just
I'm
angry.
saying if somebody's
and black.
angry on the phone, she's black. That's all that I'm saying.
No, or an angry like white mom where they're like, "I'm a single mom. I gotta take care of these kids. You need to refund me $40." I was like, gosh, I am working on it.
Good. Hey, chill.
I know it's $40. Like you can probably find that under a tire of a car, but you know what I'm saying. I found $40 under a tire of a car one time. That was pretty cool. Actually,
You picked up drug money. That was a drop off.
that was pretty cool. No, I just like it, but
That's cool.
I know
Yeah, you
Sean's
must-
pretty fun. He makes it fun. So
Yeah, looking back, you must have got somebody into trouble that day by taking that $40.
Yeah,
That was drop off money.
that was most certainly drug money.
really,
Yes.
It was at like a football game for like a high school football game.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Wow.
No one just
Yep.
leaves $40 under a tire unless there was drugs there before.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
That's okay. Live and learn. You earned $40 off of it.
I did, but I got a Barbie with it because I was like 9.
Hell yeah.
Right on.
I'm sure you used it better than he would have. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, he would have just bought more drugs. He bought a
Exactly.
Barbie.
What the heck?
So, are there any weird rules you have to follow while you're at cricket, like on the phone? Are there any weird rules?
You can't yell at the member, obviously.
That's
But
fair.
sometimes I want to. Have you ever wanted to yell at a customer or a member?
Oh, absolutely. Like every single one. Like all of them.
Sean.
I'm kidding.
Okay, good.
There was
Every
this
old
one.
lady. Sean's like, "Are you kidding me?"
How do you not know where the control panel is?
Seriously.
Gosh. Or the
Jeez.
power button.
Sean, if you broke your cricket machine trying to make those shirts, who would you call?
Those.
I'd have to just kind of figure that out myself.
He just run through your diagnostic
Diagnostic.
process.
Got to check if this guy's still in warranty.
It's not. You're out of luck. You're out
sir,
of luck.
let me,
me.
No.
Let me
But
run
better
the serial
question,
number
what
for
if
you.
it was in warranty?
Who would you call?
You'd probably tell Chris.
Hey Chris, this machine
Or
is in.
Corey.
I have a machine that's in warranty. Oh, okay. Whose is it?
Mine.
Can
Can I replace
Mine.
it?
I broke it. He's like,
Also, can I get my shirt out of there, please? My friends really need them.
Wait, did you break it today?
What?
Did you break it?
Nah.
Oh, okay. Just
Nah.
sure. Just making sure.
well, sound
No.
okay. So you've worked there for a while. Have you ever had any do you have any crazy stories?
Yes, I have a funny one. So I was on the phone with this one lady. I think her name was like Laura or something.
Was she mean?
No, she was so funny.
Okay.
She's a hoot. You know where I'm going with this?
A hoot?
No, do you remember the story I told you? Yeah, okay.
At least I think.
Yeah. Well,
You told me a few.
oh, yeah, I have multiple.
She was a hoot.
So I got this one girl. Her name was Laura. And she's like 83. She told me her story. And
You're talking about her like she's the love of your life.
no, she was just so sweet. She like mentioned somewhere in the call, she's like, I'm on an exercise ball, so like it's really hard to like type with one hand and like, you know, have the other hand holding the phone. I was like, oh, haha, that's fine. So I had to like transfer her over to someone to do a screen share. And I told her, she's like, oh, okay, I'm just really nervous because I don't want y'all to like take control of my computer. I was like, no, it's just like a temporary control thing. So I switched her over to this one girl, and the first thing she asked, she says, can you see me? And Deanna's like, no. She's like, good, because I'm naked. And I was like, Laura, you're on an exercise ball and you're naked. It was really funny. She's a hoot.
I wonder what she was doing.
She's a hoot and a half.
I know, and 80 and naked.
Maybe she had dementia.
That's a very good. That'd be a very good explanation.
I've also had plenty of like 80-year-old women say, I'm going to start a crafting YouTube channel and I want you to subscribe to it. I'm like, okay. And I get people add me on Facebook and then they DM me. They like personal message me and they're like, I'm working on my YouTube channel. See, she sent me this long message. I
That
was
is
like,
a hustle. That is a plug if I've ever heard one.
she said,
I'm gonna start calling tech support and say, yeah, I just like, thanks for answering my phone call about my phone. I just use my phone a lot so I can like set up my podcast.
Do you want a link? Actually, I'm going to send you a link. What's your Facebook
Yeah,
page?
what's your Facebook? I thought you're not supposed to give out Facebook information.
I don't.
Yeah, I
They
don't-
take my name. She added me. She says, Sophie, I have run into a couple of minor glitches on my YouTube videos.
Oh my
Shameless.
I
gosh.
hope to to get them posted next week. I might have to upload them without the introductions and closings that are being created for me by a third party. I will try to keep in touch here on Messenger.
What?
Evelyn.
An 80-year-old woman.
Tell her to
Dude.
get into Minecraft. Tell her to play Fortnite. That's that'll get her.
She's outsourcing for her intros and outros. That's dedication.
That is impressive.
Like, we did that, and it was kind of a pain in the ass.
no, it's probably like she called her grandson. She's like, grandson.
She said third party.
You're good with computers, right? He's like, yeah, Grandma.
Like, can you make me one of them intros? You know, like on the documentaries.
Yeah, Grandma, what's your YouTube channel name? Granny Crafts.
All right, Granny Crafts is taken, Grandma. What about Granny Crafts 1? Let me check. Nope, that's taken too. What about Granny Crafts naked on a bouncing ball? It's a poor name, but it checks out on YouTube.
That'll do.
That'll do, Granny.
All right, that one's available. Are you sure?
You sure about this?
Yeah. That's my yeah.
Let me follow up with her after this episode and tell us if that.
I'll say send me a
We'll
link.
plug that.
I wanna see her in action.
I do too. Well, it's like
that's not how I intended to say that.
Well, you ever see that like grandma account who she plays Skyrim?
Yeah, I
And
like
she
her.
introduces each video as like, "Hello, my grandchildren," and then she plays Skyrim.
I like her.
And she has like hundreds of videos that are all like 30 minutes long.
And like in the interview,
Bro.
she's like, "I love Skyrim. I'm still really bad at it." And she has like 1 trillion videos, and she sucks ass at the game. But, like she loves playing it so much, and it's kind of adorable.
Oh.
She's definitely.
I think if
playing-
old people would like put aside their ego and actually try to get good at video games, I think they would love them because it's like unlike anything they've ever had in their life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's all like, I don't understand it, so I hate it. I hate these damn
Yeah.
young kids, you know? But like, I don't
it's
know.
fun.
Like, I feel like if they could play Skyrim in like this huge mystical world, they'd be like, holy shit, this is cool.
This is kind of cool.
I don't know. What would you do if like, so you ask for their first and last name and they're like, John Travolta.
I always think that's gonna happen though. Like I'm
Oh,
always
man.
like, what if
You're
someone
just
famous
like-
and
you're like-
third calls in?
Like John Travolta, like
Hairspray
like-
John Travolta?
like-
Yeah.
like Pulp Fiction John Travolta?
like Bolt.
Like Phenomenon?
What?
I like how we made it.
Yeah, Braden paid me $20 to bring up John Travolta so he could tell that Bolt joke.
No, like that's the only John Travolta I know.
Wait, was he in the movie Bolt?
No, he's the dog.
He's
Is
the
he?
dog?
What?
What?
Don't ask me how I know that, but I do. It's John Travolta. I swear, dude.
Stop.
He is.
Sean made a short video that mentioned John Travolta quite
Yeah.
iconically in a very bad movie
Oh,
called
yeah.
Phenomenon.
With John Travolta.
John Travolta, and the cover is like him like reaching out into the air, like he's trying to channel something.
Yeah. He gets
It's
gets
amazing.
psychokinetic powers or telekinesis.
Because he
or
gets
something.
struck by lightning or something, doesn't he? He's like near a phone line and he gets struck by lightning or something convoluted and dumb
Or, like-
in the early 2000s.
He gets a pair of shoes with the initials MJ on them. A bully hangs them on a power line, and then they get struck by lightning, and they give him special basketball powers.
Basketball powers.
Yeah.
Dope.
So he can like. Wait a second. That's not Phenomenon with John.
You're thinking of Airbud.
Yeah. But it's a dog.
I'm just saying, Bolt was definitely the peak of his career.
I'd say Pulp Fiction, but I'd say Bolt's a close second.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Speak. Okay, I'm done with this.
Arf.
I love all the memes. All have 2 number 9s.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I had a. Oh, were you gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
I had a phone call with Apple customer service today.
How
Bro.
was that?
Wait, where do you work?
Apple.
Not Apple. Not anywhere that involves me calling anyone. I just do construction.
Oh,
But-
wait, do you know our cousin Michael? He does construction.
Sounds
That's a
familiar.
That is a shot in the dark, honey.
His name is Michael Carzon. I don't know.
Hey, my friend works at a clothing store, and I know you work at DI. Do you know my friend?
I didn't mean it like that.
Braden, you work at a bank, right?
Yeah, I do.
I have a friend on Wall Street. You know him?
What's his name?
What's the guy's name in Wolf on Wall Street?
Oh,
Something cool.
Oh man,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Pete? I know what Pete. What's his last name?
Peterson.
Pete
Peterson?
No, I had a meeting with him.
Wait, do you
Yeah.
really work at a bank?
Yeah.
Where? What bank?
America First.
My friend works at a bank in Texas. Do you know? Do you know her?
My friend's a construction worker, bro. His name is Michael.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you know Michael?
Are there a lot of construction workers here?
There's millions.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
just confused.
Quite literally.
Although most Michaels would probably be Miguel.
No,
Well,
he's
well.
Michael. He's like
Okay.
He's Michael.
Okay.
No,
So,
I wish I did. Can't say that I do. But
Anyway,
where was I? Yeah, I called Apple because
Uh-huh.
I was like curious about my phone. It's fixed now, but it was broken at the time.
Yep.
Nice.
Called the number, and then like the first thing they answered, it was like one of those computer AI ones
Yep.
where it was like, "Hello, I am a robot programmed with full sentence structure and speech. I can understand everything you say. Please ask your question now." I was like just shocked for a second. I was like, "Okay, my like charging port isn't working except with one pair of chargers, and they're not even Apple ones. All the other ones don't work." And then it's like, let me think about that for a second. And then like it was quiet for like 10 seconds, and then an
Did it start
employee an employee answered, and it was like, I was like, all right, what's going on?
See, I had one of those. I think I told you.
You
about
told
it.
me about this,
Where-
but I was thinking about that same thing. So tell that story because it's funny.
No, yeah, because like it was I'm on the phone. I can't remember what it was. It was like I was getting customer service for something, but I call and it said the same thing. Like I have full sentence structure. I can talk back to you. I was like, okay, and then I like asked it a question and said, okay, let me think about that. And then there was an awkward silence, and then you could hear like typing, like.
Oh yeah, don't they like simulate the
No,
simulate the
it was like-
typing?
yeah, it was like the worst fake typing ever. But I was kind of just like, what? Like, what do you
Just stock,
like? Why is
stock sound.
like why is this robot playing a stock of typing? Like who is he typing to? Should I be worried? Are you getting your manager?
Hello, I am bot manager.
Hello, I am bot manager. You are too much for my employee here.
He doesn't get paid enough to deal with your level of disrespect.
It was
sir.
very creepy though. I didn't like it.
That is
I
weird.
don't like that.
And it was
Do you,
like-
does Cricket? Do you know if you guys have any weird AI thing like that?
No, we do.
I actually wondered that when you.
I thought we do.
I've never called in. I
Hi,
don't want to call
welcome
in.
to
I know.
Cricket.
Should we call in?
Let me
Let's
fix
do
your
chats.
machine or whatever.
No, it's like they have to like answer like one or two. Like, are you having technical problems or like blinking red light problems? Don't they do that? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, there's a
Yep.
little automated
But
thing
nothing
to narrow
like that
down your
robot
call.
thing. You know?
I
Yeah.
see.
I get you. How would you feel if AI like totally replaced your guys' jobs?
If it was
betrayed,
effective,
Betrayed?
yeah, I freaking
I
love
mean-
my job.
Sean's like, all right.
on the other
just down.
no on the other end of it, I'm thinking of like on the other end of it, not like it taking my job, but on the other end of it, like if I call into a place and there's like an AI that's like really impressive that like can get done like what's needed, then that would be sick. Because then
I don't know why I envision this in my head, but when I hear AI like on a computer, of course you call and then an AI answers is like, "Hi, how can I help you?" And it sounds like a person. But when I envision an AI taking Sean's job, I envision a robot, a physical
looks
robot
like Sean.
that looks exactly like Sean sitting at a computer and then picking up a phone and says, "Hi," like in a human, I don't
And it
know.
has a
That'd be
pet
so
frog,
It
but
has
it's a
my
little
voice and
robot
everything.
frog.
Yeah, no, it has a robot lobster. His
No, it
name's
has a little-
Robster.
That's pretty good. Little robot robster.
Lobster.
It
Ah.
starts, instead of smelling bad, it like gives off bad signals or starts giving viruses to people around it.
Everyone's like, "Yo,
And
get your Robster out of here."
And so he moves it to the recycle file.
Oh. Oh no, Sean, your robot moved Rob's to the recycle file.
It was a heartbreaking day for Robot Sean.
Seems pretty heartbreaking.
Robots, man.
Oh, scary. I love how you have my name written.
Yep.
Is that so you won't forget it?
No.
Oh.
No, we all three have this exact same.
I thought you were like, okay, name is Sophie. Cannot forget the name is Sophie.
No, I
Does-
Your name
does
is
help.
Sophie. Yeah.
Anyway, Sarah.
I called you Sarah this morning
I know.
because I was like, Sean, I was like, you can invite Sarah, Sandra,
Sahara.
Sophia, you can,
Ah.
Sophie. So like whatever, just you know who I'm talking about, the girl last week. Just invite her. No offense, of course,
To the podcast?
to you.
No
right,
offense,
invite me to the
podcast.
podcast.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
what I
Nah. Wait, yeah, that
No.
was
No.
that was
wait.
before.
that was the movie.
That was the movie. What a mess.
What a nightmare this
Have you guys
is.
seen any good movies lately?
I haven't seen a movie
Nope.
since January.
That's heartbreaking. What
It
do you
was
do?
the
Wow.
What do you
Greatest
do?
Showman.
That is the worst movie.
I liked it at the time, but now I'm just over it.
Bad.
I want to watch John Wick 3
What's
I'm
It's
that?
gonna
ready.
be good.
I know
Should
it
be
is.
I
next
don't
May.
even know what that
next
is.
May.
It's
that a horror movie?
It's an action movie
Oh.
Oh, it's
with
awesome.
Keanu Reeves.
I love how guys always do that.
Well, we probably get it from Texas, don't we? You know, finger guns, but they pull out real guns.
Yeah.
Texas, baby.
Do people say howdy down
No.
there?
That's only in like El Paso.
El Paso.
I
But
wonder
like-
if they
Pass.
just say howdy because they feel like they have to like
They're inclined
uphold.
to. You know? They feel like
Oh.
they have to.
When I went to Texas, though, everyone was really nice.
It's enforced in El
I
Paso.
thought everyone was very nice. A
in
lot
the
nicer
city,
than here.
it is. Oh, really? I find
Yeah.
that everyone's nicer here.
No, everyone in Texas was so nice to me. Like,
Well,
way nicer
Barney,
than here.
because everyone's a nobody there, but everyone in Frisco.
Everybody's a somebody in Frisco. Note to self,
No.
don't go to Frisco.
Won't.
Only
No,
the
if you
high
ain't
rollers are.
the
Like
high
with their
rollers.
Beamers. Like,
Oh, BMW.
Oh,
ooh.
they have those
Wow.
there?
No, kids did.
Do they get them imported?
Straight from the UK. That's expensive.
Straight from
Yeah.
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Eh?
Eh?
So, what are your thoughts on Texas Twisters?
What are those? Like tornadoes?
Tornadoes.
Oh, we
Not-
have them all the time.
No.
Tornadoes.
Tornado,
Sean, I see where you're
tornado,
going.
tornado.
Tornado.
No, a Texas Twister. Haven't you had a Texas Twister?
Like a tornado.
No, like
Okay,
a
I can
flavored
see where
drink.
you're getting that
I also thought
because
Texas
there's the
Twister
movie
was a
named
tornado.
Twister, and they call tornadoes Twisters. But no, a Texas Twister is a beverage.
I would doubt that they
Never
have
had that.
Texas Twisters in Texas.
What?
Do you think
are
just
Have
like-
you ever had like a lemonade drink full of fruit that wasn't alcoholic? That's not what I'm referring to. What is
Do
that
they
called?
just call
That's
it
called
lemonade
hooch.
in
It's called a
Texas?
Four Loco?
Is it?
Is it?
Huh?
I'm confused.
No,
I've
what
never
did you
had a
say?
Texas
No, okay.
No,
it
no,
comes
it's
in a
not Four
boot.
Loko, I
You
said.
got to
John-
drink it out.
John.
I'm gonna
Wait,
get
where
mad.
do you get it?
I'm
You just get them in Spanish Fork. It's just
Yeah.
a thing we
No.
just have here.
It's not. It's got to be from Texas.
It's
Oh my
not.
God.
But it's
You get it in
not.
a shack and you drink it from a boot. Let me show you an image.
Everyone's
Like-
expectations for Texas
like a
are
real
weird.
boot.
Everyone thinks we ride
Okay,
around
wait,
like on
listen.
horses.
Don't you?
So this is an actual question.
Okay.
So if I walk into my local grocery store, aka Macy's, they have two kinds of donuts there, right?
Mhm.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
No.
So they have Shh, quiet. Be quiet. So they have donuts, right?
Okay.
You know it's just a donut.
Yeah.
They also have Texas donuts.
Yeah.
The Texas donut is very large.
Yeah.
In Texas, do you just have normal donuts that are the same size as our Texas donuts?
How big are your Texas donuts here?
They're about yay big.
Oh,
Was that like a
heck
foot?
No.
Yeah, they're probably like about as big as my head.
No.
So you guys, why do we call them Texas donuts?
Because supposedly everything's bigger in Texas. I don't understand.
Is that true?
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Is
everything's-
everything big
No.
in Texas?
No.
Where do they get that from?
I mean, Texas Tech. No, not Texas. Tex, the guy at the state fair. He's pretty big.
Who's Tex?
Tex.
You don't know Texas Tex?
No.
Not country. Not the college.
This is a Texas
I've never
Twister.
had one of those. Buy one, get one.
What is it?
half
Yeah,
Let me
it's a
see.
deal.
off. Bet your bottom dollar I'll
That
get
looks
one.
badass.
It's delicious.
They're not great. They're fine.
They're
They're
great.
good.
They're
tasty.
fine. See, that's where I got it from.
Oh man, that's so good.
I talk like that now.
Well,
My bad.
It's
See, I
okay.
wanted
It's
see
my bad too.
the reason why I asked is because I wanted to know the origin of the Texas Twister. I mean, of course, I could Google it, but I wanted it like straight from the source, straight from a Texan.
So
Yeah.
Texan donuts aren't a thing.
So no.
So Texas, it's just an XL donut.
Yeah.
What
I don't know why though. I don't know why everyone thinks that everything is bigger in Texas.
is it? Because Texas is a large state.
That's what I'm thinking, and because we're like the
State.
Lone Star State.
What's the Lone Star State?
I don't know. We claimed our, I don't know, like in 1774 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I failed history.
I don't think they were around.
Remember
in
the Alamo.
1774.
Yeah, and the Alamo.
1774, I believe the Indians were still running around. I may be wrong.
Oh wait, maybe 1874.
That's probably more accurate.
Okay.
Wait, what year was the Alamo?
Don't check my history.
No idea.
Oh, okay, that was a test. I wanted to know how well they teach about the Alamo in Texas.
do,
Not
I just-
very well, obviously.
They teach very well, but I just didn't pay attention. I mean, I did, but like it went in one ear and out the other. So
So
Yeah.
what you're saying is that you forgot the Alamo.
no, I did not.
You
Forget
did the
it. I
opposite
forgot
of
the
what
history.
he said. What his dying words were.
Who?
Some guy. I don't know.
Was it
didn't go to
Davy Crockett?
Texas.
Sam.
Not
Clark?
Davy Crockett.
Not David Crockett. I think it was Sam. Like, who's Uncle Sam? Isn't that?
Not him either.
Mm-mm.
Anyway.
That's war propaganda. That's very different.
Oh, I'm really bad at this.
Was it Jeremiah Johnson?
I think it was Sam something. Maybe John.
Sam Smith.
John Wilkes
Sam
Booth.
Smith.
Sam Smith.
Remember the Alamo by Sam Smith.
That'd be a.
He
That'd
drew
be a
his
sad
sword in
album.
the line. He drew the line with his sword and said, I'm Sam Smith.
Stay with me.
Stay with me. Alamo Bros.
Whoa, whoa.
Jesus.
He's cracking up over there. I'm dead. That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't know. I mean,
Sam Smith.
I wish I did. But I'm very unknowledgeable.
General Antonio Lopez de Santa
I knew it was
Ana.
Antonio.
De Santa.
Wait, he's the one that said, "Remember the Alamo"?
Yes. Well,
And you didn't remember it?
no, I don't think that's right.
No.
No, that can't be right. He's
I think he was the Mexican
Well,
president.
now Texas just seems fake.
It's true.
I don't think
Everyone there
Texas
fake.
is even actually a real state.
Anyone who lives in Texas is a fucking cop.
Wait, like a real cop?
Excuse me. Are you a cop?
You a cop? You're legally
Well,
required to tell us if you're a cop.
Yeah, you are legally required to tell us if you're a cop.
Yeah, pretty much badge. I don't have a badge. I mean,
A cop without her badge.
I'm
Classic.
in disguise.
Get him, boys.
Get him, boys. Booker.
You have no jurisdiction
Citizens
here.
arrest.
I'm undercover.
Citizens arrest. Get down on the ground.
So, speaking of customer service,
Like 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago, yeah.
just let me have this segue. There's no way we could have organically done that.
No. Hey, we're talking about customer service now.
Thanks,
ladies
Bray.
and gents. Yep.
Why are people so mean to like service employees?
That's what I'm trying to
Because they're mad and that their girlfriend's
Right.
not answering to vent to, so they get a vent to the service representative.
I have actually gone to call about that.
Okay.
Like,
Tell
he
us
just
about it.
ran-
My damn cricket's fine, but my girlfriend won't shut up.
No, this one guy, he called in. I mean, it's not like really, but he called in like terrified. He's like, my dog chewed up her cord to the computer, and now I'm terrified because she's gonna come home and she's gonna see that her cord is like all chewed up, and now she won't be able to craft. So where can I get one like within the next like 20 minutes? I was like, why are you so scared? Like, it's just a cord. Oh my god.
His girlfriend
It's
must
just
be
a girlfriend. Come on.
He was terrified. I was like, go buy her some flowers. She'll be fine.
That's
But,
really
like,
that was your
what-
professional advice.
But what about the cord? Did he get a new cord?
What
And
happened?
then I said, go to your nearest like electronics store. You'll have any like printer cable cord. Or,
So one of those.
Got him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You saved the day. Probably saved his relationship.
Us
Absolutely.
cricket employees, we save a lot of people's days.
Imagine having a
It's true.
girlfriend so bloody insane that like the dog chews up her cord and you're like, I have to call cricket.
Maybe let's defend.
I didn't even think about that.
No.
He's like looking up the phone number and everything. He's like, what's the phone number?
let's defend the girlfriend on this one. Maybe
She's
he
probably a
has
nurse.
screwed up a lot for a long time. She's going to school and working like 60 hours a week,
Uh-huh.
and he accidentally, I don't know. Maybe he killed a cat on accident, bought her a dog to replace the cat. The dog chewed up the cable.
He specifically said, like, my girlfriend does not want my dog over at her house, but he brought him.
Oh.
I know. I was like, first of all.
A puzzle piece to the story.
Dude, he was not going to let her be right. Like,
He was not.
It's like, I gotta pick up this cord. I won't get the end of it.
I was like, we can go ahead and send you one out. He's like, no, I need it today. I was like,
do you guys have 20-minute shipping?
I don't know, Amazon might.
He's like, listen, she has a craft session when she gets home. She can't miss it. I need to get this cord right now.
A craft session.
Oh my
You guys have drones? Can you drone me a printer cord?
Oh boy.
Man. I had someone call in today that they thought they were calling the phone company, and it was really funny. I was just like,
Oh, Cricket, the phone company?
yeah.
Who still has Cricket as a phone company?
Patrick does.
Patrick does.
Patrick does. That's
Good
for
old
sure.
Texas Tech
Oh,
does.
Patrick.
No, Patrick is our mutual friend from work.
Oh, he's a champ.
He's interesting.
Okay, I have a question about Cricket.
Ask
So you
away.
get a lot of old ladies calling about their nice craft machine, right?
Mhm.
Okay, but like, is it just a breath of fresh air to hear a male on the phone? What do they
No.
say? It's
No,
not?
it's kind of scary.
Is
Yeah,
it?
they're usually mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do
they're
they
all-
say?
Like I've
Say,
okay,
my
I got
damn dog ate up my girlfriend's cord.
What am I supposed
That's-
to do?
That's not always true. Like, I actually got a nice guy today, but usually like they just like they don't want to take the time to like be nice or anything. Like, hey, my machine's broke, fix it. And then you're like, okay, like I just need to ask some questions. Like, nah, man, fix it. Like, what kind of computer do you have? I don't know, man. Well, they can fucking get on the internet or something, fix my machine, and they're mad.
Really?
They're angry.
Mad, yeah.
Mean.
I
Mean
hate
men.
it. And mostly
Fix
they're
it.
like Southern men too, like old men, old Southern men.
Listen, I'm trying to make these bowling t-shirts, and we got a leak tonight. Listen, you better get this shit done.
See,
Casper's gonna be real upset if his number ain't on the back of his jersey. That's all I'm
see,
saying.
no, that's actually accurate though.
Yes.
Those are the worst calls, the
Yeah.
high stakes calls. Like I have to craft like 30 shirts for my daughter's softball team, or I have to make a banner for my for like my
Like,
son's
I have orders to
preschool.
complete.
Yeah, like I run a business off of this machine, and it's giving me a blinking red light, and they'll freak out at you. And usually our processes take a few days. So then,
Uh-oh.
like,
Takes a
man,
few days.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah,
How does
I
that
mean,
take a few days?
if we're replacing a machine, then it'll take like a few days for us to like get like all the information, ship it out, get it to them.
It's actually kind of cool because I feel like professional.
Right on.
Ma'am, let me ship you out to the
Sophie-
number 42, the needle receptor.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sophie, would you ever buy a Cricut machine?
I would never.
You would never?
use it. I mean, I think it's very efficient.
How much are they?
Depends on which one you want. Which one?
Give
You
me
want to cut
premium-
leather? You want to cut vinyl?
Ooh.
I want to cut leather.
Leather.
$400.
Assless chaps.
Assless chaps for days.
$400.
Yo, can I? Wait. Can the leather one cut vinyl too?
yeah.
It can?
Yeah.
You got
Dude,
everything.
I'm gonna get assless chaps and print our fucking podcast logo. Tell me that's not badass.
Get
pretty
some
cool.
Yeah.
get some sweats that say juicy on the butt, and then
What
your
about
life's a
boo?
lie on the leg.
Get some cookie monster pajamas.
I want that. No, I want
Boo?
sweatpants that say "boo" on my butt, but I want it to also say "your life's a lie." Like,
That's some merch right there that no one would ever buy.
Boo.
I-
No one would want boo on their butt.
I know, but it's like kind of
It's
like
funny,
a meme. But then you're like, "Hey, your life's a lie." And here's why. Up in the podcast, it's like the worst podcast merch you could possibly. Is that a thing? Is podcast merch a thing?
Yeah,
I'm sure it is.
Is it?
Every organization has a merch. That's the thing.
Does like the official podcast? Do they have merch? I've never
I
like.
think if you subscribe, I think the only thing for sale on their Patreon is for $50,000.
What the
Oh my.
hell?
You get. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Mm-mm.
You get the limited edition. I can't even say it. I'm not going to say it.
What is it?
So there's a $50,000 reward. Is you get this full-sized poster of something. I
Okay.
forgot what the thing is. You can't even really see what it is anymore because one of the guys would come on it every day, and so it's like got like a layer of
semen.
solidified semen on it.
Okay.
And so
Jesus
it's available
God.
for the $50,000 reward.
Does he still comment on it every day?
I don't think so,
Why not?
because it's got a healthy amount already. It doesn't need any more.
Who?
Who would buy that?
No, who starts
Honestly.
doing that? Who's like, I'm gonna come on this poster and one day I'm gonna sell it for $50,000, and someone may buy it.
I think
That's
you would
an
do
art
that.
piece.
Is it not ingenious?
Is it
See,
nut
I'm just saying.
ingenious?
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
He's sitting on an investment right now. I'm just saying. It's not a bad idea.
not bad.
saying.
What are you investing in, Ryan? Huh?
How are your stocks doing? Huh? Tell me about it.
I remember they had like
I got-
celebrities on the podcast, and they'd always ask, "So, like, do you want this poster for $50,000?" like, no.
Some would call it an art piece.
Abstract art. That took a very long time to make.
Modern art is a joke.
Yeah.
Just shapes.
This is
I don't know. Do something cool. Do something that I like.
Like surrealism or
This
realism?
is God.
Bit of both. I don't know.
He has no eyes.
Well, like you see some modern art where it's like, it's just nothing. It's just a thing.
It's just
Or
a
like there's
line.
like modern art where they just like throw together garbage in the middle of the room, and then it's like
That's what
praised as
Spencer
like,
shaded on
Wow.
iCarly. He made
Yeah.
a spoon sculpture.
Yeah, but his sculptures were great.
I freaking love that kid.
Good old iCarly.
I love.
How do you
Spencer.
think? What's her name?
Gibby is doing.
Not Gibby.
Gibby's doing well from what I hear.
You
Thanks
kind
for
of look like
asking.
Gibby.
Oh
Me?
my God.
I look like Gibby.
No. What are you talking about?
No, I think I
Gibby!
Nose.
I don't see.
Oh
I
no,
don't
the
know.
same hair.
No, not
No.
that.
Nah,
either.
I think
Uh,
we're just getting
thin
farther
hair.
and farther away from Gibby with each.
Every day we stray further from Gibby.
I've seen Gibby,
Have you
and
really?
she's black.
So you were wondering how Miranda Cosgrove is doing, or the girl Jeanette McCurdy,
How is-
Sam?
I want to know how Miranda Cosgrove
Wasn't
is
she
doing.
dating that one guy?
Lil
Lil
Pump.
Pump.
No,
Was she
Wait,
really?
was that
she-
like a
that was
meme?
just the meme.
that was just a meme.
Uh-huh.
He still memes it, and I think it's funny.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, you really looking at?
He's looking up Gibby.
I don't think I could look further away from Gibby.
Yes, you could.
I don't.
No, he's not even close.
Nah, Sophie, I'm not gonna be able to give you this one.
But every
This-
other one you'll give me.
This
Okay, the
ain't
hair
it.
maybe
Yeah, Chief.
in that
Yeah,
picture.
Chief. This ain't it.
What's Gibby thinking about?
Hey, 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 hey. What am I licking? It's not on it. That's on.
What
That's
iCarly?
iCarly.
What iCarly episodes do they premiere in Texas?
No, that's what they do.
Twister advocate warning.
Look
iCarly.
it up. They have that.
Are you sure that was on
Yes.
live television?
And remember, kids, don't stand near glass, but stand in doorways.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
What
Is
if it's a
that...
glass doorway? No, that's earthquakes.
Wait, I'm confused.
Ooh, shit.
We're losing her. We need to reset.
Hard reset.
Ray, are people ever mean to you at the bank?
Yes, all the time, all day,
Do
literally.
you wear a suit?
Yep. Now suit. Nice
Shirt and
dress
tie.
clothes.
He looks nice.
I
looks nice.
guess,
Dapper.
He looks good.
Dapper, baby.
Oh.
Oh,
Do not ever make that face again.
yes.
I
Please. Why do you think people are mean to you and bank tellers in general?
don't know.
People are just upset about their money.
Maybe it's because they're upset because I'm the one that has to break the news that they have 30 cents in their account. And listen, I don't. Why'd you go to In-N-Out 8 times in a row? I saw you did it.
Why do you hate In-N-Out?
I love In-N-Out.
Oh, I thought you hated
Don't go
it.
8
No,
times in
I-
a row.
No,
That's
yeah, but
unhealthy.
I see people and they buy the dumbest shit and they're like, yeah, I'm out of money and you guys didn't tell them, like the dumbest. I don't know. I could go off on them about it. for days. But people are mean to bank. Hey, be nice to your bank teller.
Are there a lot of
Yeah.
people, like just generally speaking, that don't have a lot of money in their account
Y-
that you deal with?
A lot of people define a lot of money.
Like less than $1,000 in their checking,
Yeah.
or well, like instant, like total. I mean,
Yes.
like do a lot of people have a lot of money in savings, or not so much, or
Almost everyone I talk to that's under the age of, I would say, 30 has less than $1,000.
like to their name that you can
Yeah.
see?
Yes, that I can see on this account, on their account. Yeah,
Yeah.
but then there's people like I've noticed a correlation. Every business owner like makes it. Every business owner has way more money than everyone else. Like, significant amount more. They have their business account, which is separate, which has money in it to, like, operate their business. But then, like, their personal account, yeah, they got way
Pretty
more.
good.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're sitting
Must be
on
nice.
it. Must be nice.
That must be nice.
No, yeah. I don't know. And you see, like, the oddest people that have, like, a shit ton of money. Like, whoa, boy.
Like, yeah, I stepped in front of a school bus and got ran over. Now I made a lot of money.
No, yeah,
from the
people
government.
don't dress like
Making
they
it.
have a lot of money at
Right.
all. It's wild.
Weird.
Like, I don't know.
It's
I
because
don't know.
they're probably past flexing at that age.
Well, like
Like if you got $1 million because like your dad died or something like that,
yeah.
next day you'd be wearing like Off-White, Gucci.
If my dad died, I don't know if I'd go outside the next day.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, I do.
You'd look
I would
fresh.
flex a little bit off.
You'd
bought-
flex a little
I
bit.
bought this grill to commemorate my.
and it just
my
says
dead father.
"Daddy's son."
Yeah. That's what he would have wanted.
Well, like there's this lady that comes in, and like I rarely ever see her. I only talked to her like twice. She wears like Carhartt, just like a normal like $30 jacket kind of thing.
Yeah.
with just jeans. Has like $2 million in her account, and I'm like, why? Like buy, get yourself something. Like, come on, like I don't.
Take care of
I
yourself.
kind of want to tell her. I'm like, what are you wearing? Like with this amount of money, like.
Maybe it's like
I don't
that's
know.
how you get that amount of money is you live
spend
cheap.
I know, like
You know what I
she's
mean?
probably living pretty cheap, but like, come on,
At
I
that
don't
point,
know.
it's like money's meant to be spent.
it is.
You know,
Carhartt isn't that cheap actually. I mean,
Well,
it's not
I-
as cheap as you'd think.
it's not.
Well, it's not
expensive,
cheap,
but
but,
it's
like,
not. It's
it's
medium
like-
tier.
It's medium tier.
It's not Walmart. It's
But it's definitely not $2 million tier. What the like?
yeah.
The point is, you're not flexing on anybody with Carhartt.
no, no, sir.
I
Yeah.
think Carhartt's cool. I don't know.
I like their
Carhartt's
beanies.
I
I
have
like
one
their
of their
thick,
beanies.
like construction worker jackets.
Those are cool.
Those are kind of cool.
I want those.
I've never heard of Carhartt.
You probably
I
seen
bet
it.
your.
Ever been to Cow Ranch?
I bet your cousin Michael, construction man, has a construction jacket.
He does. He has a lot of money. Must be nice.
Must
Why?
be
But why
nice.
are people mean to customer service people? Is it because
Just
it's,
like
it's just like I have a problem? Can you please fix it?
Because they're
Please,
stressed.
please give me the right answer.
Because they're stressed.
I just hate it. I hate when people come up to me and like I like try to have a conversation with them and they don't. That's why I don't like. I hate that. Like it happens all the time at the bank specifically.
How do you start a conversation at the bank?
Well, I just say, "Hey, how are
howdy
you?"
partner.
Howdy, partner. Hey, fella.
I ain't seen you around these parts before. You new in town?
Fella, you got an account with us? Yes, sir. Count numbers 2, 3. No, I don't know. But
That was good.
thanks,
I know,
bud.
that was good.
It's like I'm sitting next to a real cowboy.
Howdy, feller.
Howdy fella.
Howdy yourself.
Oh,
Whoa.
you fancy me?
Fancy me.
You fancy
Fancy me?
meeting you around here?
Fancy being you around these parts?
Want to go on down to the creek over yonder for a spell?
Ye old cricket. Ye old cricket wireless.
Now we're going into old English.
Why don't we toss
Yeah.
it on down to the Rustly Armadillo?
You want to go camp out up in the mountains?
This is Brokeback Mountain.
Herd some sheep?
Ooh, it could be.
Why don't we go frog slipping?
Brayden, we almost had to go semi Brokeback Mountain.
What are you talking about?
Ooh.
We almost had to cuddle. We probably should have.
If
That one night. It was that cold.
It was so cold that if we would have cuddled, I wouldn't have told anybody, but I would have been happy with my decision.
I almost thought about it. I almost was like, Bray, can I jump in there with you?
Come here, man. It's a double hammock.
I would have brought my own sleeping bag, though. So it would have been like we were in separate cocoons. We wouldn't have shared a sleeping bag.
Then, like, how would we get warmth from each other?
I think just being close to each other would have done the trick.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't know if that's... I don't
Okay,
know.
so you were down to like fully get in the same sleeping bag.
Essentially, yeah. I was
Nothing wrong. I'm not
honestly-
knocking that,
For
dude.
survival.
Dude,
It was
I-
that cold.
it was so cold.
I think that was the coldest night I can remember.
And it wasn't below freezing, but it was so goddamn miserable that, like...
Windy and rainy and just
And like the animals were taking shelter with us, literally.
There was a giant elk next to us.
No.
Dude,
Like
that sounds gorgeous.
No,
No, it would have impaled me.
Stop.
no, it would have killed us.
Yeah. It would have screamed and like stabbed me with its leg, and that thing would have gone straight through me.
Yep, because it was like we looked in the morning. There was tracks right next to us,
Oh.
like feet away, next to us. Yeah,
Not cool. Or it could have been Bear Man, or Goat Man,
well, it has to
Some
have
kind
or elk man.
some kind of gross. Is there any kind of Texas lore?
Yeah. We have a Goat Man's Bridge. It's like
Tell me about it.
So you know about the Goat Man.
so I know about.
Do you know the Muffin Man? Do you know the Goat Man? He lives on Goat Man Bridge.
It's like supposedly it's haunted, and I went there with my friend. We found a Ouija board on the bridge.
Ooh,
play with
did you
it?
play with it?
No, it
Good.
was
Fun.
like ripped too.
Maybe it was like
Good.
Jumanji, like it like sucked the players into the game, into the spirit world.
So, did you ever see the goat man? Is it just half goat, half man? Is that what this is?
I don't know.
What is he?
Well-
Does he sound like?
I
a
don't know
goat?
the story. I just know that it's haunted. I went there at night.
Is there any other Texas lore though, like skinwalkers or anything crazy that you
What
know
about
of?
chupacabra?
Yeah, Chupacabra's from there because
Yeah.
that's from like Mexico.
Chupacabra.
I
Mexico.
never heard of that.
It was like a monster demon thing that would like just tear up cattle.
Yeah,
Like back in the day, it would just like
to pieces.
rip
yeah.
through them and then like kill
It-
people.
it's like
or-
a vampire. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
because some of them would
yeah.
like
It's
its
like a-
blood would be drained
yeah,
dry.
it's like a vampire animal, essentially.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
I can't
Chupacabra.
I can't explain what they look like. They're just kind of gross.
well,
looking.
nobody really knows what they look like. I
Well,
mean, there's
yeah.
like documented.
Yeah. Imagine like kind of like it's like a skinless creature almost. And it's
Imagine
like
a hairless
vampire.
ape, but it's dog.
Yes.
Imagine a hairless dog.
Chupacabra's
And it's-
2018.
2018 chupacabra sightings.
And it's
Oh, they're-
mouth deep
they're
into the
like-
neck of a cow.
Is it? Am I
Sucking
kind of
its
right?
blood.
They're just like skinless vampire looking things.
Yeah, they're-
That's disgusting.
don't they look like dogs or something? Wait, let me look at
Oh
that.
God! Ooh, I don't like
They're
that.
just
Yeah, let me
they're
look at
just, I don't think they're real photos. But
Really?
Ooh, if it's skinless,
No, wait. Go back a couple more.
if it's skinless, I'm
One
in.
more. Keep going. Keep going.
there he is.
Keep going. Keep going. One more.
No, that's a.
That one.
See, that's the Goat Man.
Yeah, that's like just
Dude,
Photoshop devil.
No, dude, that thing's scary. Like if I saw that, I would probably piss myself.
It's
Wow.
just
The other ones
for
just
you
look
who
like
can't
dogs.
See, it's just a
Chupacabra.
devil photoshopped
Chupacabra.
into a photo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
Look at that.
I've seen a video about one. of those.
Rendered actual size.
Actual size. It grows in water.
Alrighty, I think we've got one more story, and
Yep.
then we'll probably wrap it up.
Okay, sure.
Chick-fil-A recently gave. Have you guys heard about this? It recently
did.
gave a free food for life to a man as a birthday gift.
Yep, I
Which
heard
is
it.
pretty nice. Wouldn't you guys like Chick-fil-A for life?
I mean, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
happy birthday. Here's Chick-fil-A for life.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
The-
it was. Yeah, it was
the
just for his
problem-
birthday.
Well, not the problem, I'd say, but the kicker is that they gave it to him on his 100th birthday.
Oh, I thought it was 80th.
No, 100th. He turned 100, and they said, "Here's free food for life." Sean, stop it!
Sorry.
You're distracting my guest, and you're not even listening.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Sean is-
What's his punishment?
Well, who hurt him? Who hurt Chick-fil-A, huh?
Who hurt them?
Wait a
Yeah.
second.
No, yeah, it was kind of a mess. Goodbye.
What are they trying to keep quiet?
They're
No,
trying
maybe
to
it's
pay
a
off
bribe.
this man.
No,
but
they're gonna see like people. I think the idea was you're gonna see in the news lines Chick-fil-A gives someone Chick-fil-A for life for their birthday, and everyone's like, "Wow, that's cool," but it was really for some guy's 100th birthday.
it's like this dude probably shouldn't even be eating Chick-fil-A if he's 100 years old.
He's 100 years old.
Was he 100 years old?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for his 100th
Oh my
birthday.
gosh. He gonna die soon.
Like, we're gonna give you free
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A for life, and then really quietly,
gonna give
because he's old and he can't say shit, said, "I can't eat sodium,
They're like, sir, it's free. It's on us.
please."
Maybe that's like a money laundering thing.
You can have
so
Chick-fil-A
like,
for the
kill
next
me.
3 months.
They find it. They say that they're giving like $100,000 in food to him every month,
Yeah.
and then they write that off as like charitable donation.
Uh-huh.
I still think it's blackmail or bribery.
Explain.
Okay, so
Defend yourself.
the man.
He saw
Now-
something,
Now,
man.
now I'm just yeah. He saw something.
He saw that wasn't chicken in there.
For example, for example, he's an inspector. What are those guys like? Health inspector.
Yeah.
Saw something he shouldn't have seen. Instead of killing him, since their customer service is obviously above and beyond, they're like, "Hey, listen, we'll do anything." It's like, all right, free food for life. Done.
So he was a food inspector at 99 years old? I'm impressed.
Wait, he was actually 99 years old?
Yeah, it was for his 100th birthday. That's kind of the kicker of the entire story.
That was why we told the story.
Mm-hmm.
But what were you
Gotcha.
doing, Sean?
Well,
What were you
I actually
doing?
constructed that story before I knew he was a 100-year-old man.
Why weren't you paying attention? What were you doing?
So I was
Go.
I was making a little joke, little silent joke.
Hey,
Was it worth it?
Yes.
Next time, keep your phone in your bag, okay?
Sorry. Silence my phone.
I'm going to take away your phone. You can have it back after class, but we need to talk about it. I had you sign the disclosure saying that you wouldn't have your phone out.
You're such a fucking bitch. God. Fine, here. Fine.
Alrighty.
See if I care.
I think that's going to wrap it up for us tonight.
It's a wonderful wrap-up story. Sophie, do you have anything else to say?
No, I just.
Take a deep breath. It's okay.
You made it worse, Bray.
I'm sorry.
She's just having a good time. Aren't we all, though?
Yes.
Don't you just
I
love
don't-
the podcast? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll stop.
Is there anything you'd like to plug or anything you're a part of or any organization you want to talk about before we go?
Do you know?
You want to talk?
Do I know what?
I have a YouTube channel.
Do
you do?
Yeah, I haven't released any video. I mean, I have, but like,
Oh,
my Instagram, y'all can follow me at Sophie Underly. So,
Sophie, Sophie,
and then under with an Ly.
Ly.
Underly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for saying it right. Everyone's like Underly.
I
That's
can't
what I thought
imagine
it was.
anyone saying that, but
Underlie.
Underlie.
It's
Underly.
under with an ly.
I know.
Right. Okay.
People don't know. I tell like the store people, they're like, "How do you spell Underly?" I'm like, "Under with an Ly." They're like, "How?"
So, is there anything else you'd like to plug? Anything?
No, I just
Do you have a business you want to plug with your cricket machine?
I don't have a business.
Okay.
Step 1, get a cricket. Step 2, call me. Ask for Sophie.
I got a lot of people asking.
Ask
Hey,
for-
I'll plug Evelyn's YouTube. Evelyn
Ooh.
Elston. Look it up. She has
Get me a link to that. We'll put the
Is
link
that
in the bio.
Is that ELSTON?
What is that YouTube again?
That's
Is
a
that,
crafting
is that yours?
Yeah,
No.
no, it's the crafting girl who
That
DM'd me on
lady, that old lady with
yeah.
the third party
That's going.
intro,
that's,
outro.
that's going in the bio. I want to talk to her.
I want to get her on the podcast.
I want to get her on a
We'll
Skype
her.
call. Yeah. I want to talk to
Bring her on the
her.
podcast.
We'll fly her out.
We will pull our money together. We will fly her out here so she can sit at this very table and talk to us.
I think she's from like Florida.
That's
so-
fine.
We need
We
to
go
go
to
to Florida
her.
anyways.
We go to her.
We want to go to Gator World.
I want to visit Steve Irwin's grave.
I want to visit.
Is that
his,
where he's buried?
I don't know.
I want to visit his zoo. His son. Remember, did you see that video I sent?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you guys will have to post that video. It's pretty great. He talks about like his quotes of like when he'll ever be done.
Yeah.
You know, while he's alive, obviously, he's like, when I would feel good about retiring is like when my kids would step up and do what I'm doing now and have like a respect and love for animals and teaching people about them and educating them. And then it cut to like another video of like his son at the zoo, like teaching and everything. Oh, it hit.
Pretty
It hit
wholesome.
hard. It was pretty
Mhm.
Did you
good.
feel that?
No,
I felt when that happened, I felt that.
Ooh, I felt that.
I felt that. All right, I think that's
But-
gonna be it.
We're wrapping this one up, boys.
Beauty.
We love you
See
all.
ya.
Love you.
all
Bye.
great.
See you later.
Have a good-
Have a good one.